Okay, are we back? That was incredibly weird. My internet just completely took a crap, I guess, for a random moment. Luckily enough for me, I had the presence of thought to make a save state, just in case we weren't going to be able to hook back up. But we're back. We're back. We're back and we're good. That was, really interesting. Anyway, Yoruichi's gonna do her thing, I guess. Yeah, I really apologize for that random hiccup, y'all. My internet just kind of crapped out. Ooh, yeah, we're taking a lot of damage. We are taking a lot of damage. We may be SOL here, honestly. Unless some of them go after Cayenne. We definitely need to defend. I may have overextended us a bit. All right, that's good. That's good. Let some go after Cayenne.
Rage across the seas and heavens! Negibana! Have a taste of this!
Oh boy, I'm nervous. I'm nervous about this one, folks. Yeah, I apologize for that, Mel. My internet just decided to poop itself, I guess. But we're back. We're back, and it's fine. Matsuri is incredibly close to death because I may have goofed up. Oh no. Oh no. We might need to reload that save state, folks. We may need to reload that save state. That miss just saved our lives. Oh. Oh. Oh boy, wow. Holy. All right, there's an extra 200 HP to help out.
Here I come!
We thinned the herd a little bit. Oh. My chest was real tight for that one. We grab support from Saigen, and we go in for a kill to try and thin the herd a bit more. And just like that, now they don't have enough people to take us down, even if we didn't defend both attacks. Yep. We'll go ahead and go for the counter now. Oh, why did you miss? Why are you like this, Matsuri? Karma had to balance me out. Probably shouldn't have countered there. I probably should have defended just to be safe. But you were good. We're good. We're good. We're fine. We got the one tap. Let's go. Oh boy, we're making it through slowly but surely. Worth noting, everybody, this is not a difficult level. I just played it like an idiot. And yes, this is one of those games where if your main character goes down, you just lose. It's just game over.
Keikatsu.
We're gonna take the support just to make sure that we get the KO. Ooh. Had my chest a little tight right there. I was, oh boy, oh boy. It's because the accuracy issue, which is about to be solved. We're about to not have to worry about the accuracy issue. Or at least, we're about to have to deal with the accuracy issue a lot less, I should say.
Keikatsu.
Look at that. We're getting back up to full health, folks. All right, I'm actually gonna mute the game so that we can do some speed up. Because no enemy, like, no one's gonna move. And this is literally just gonna be, like, movement turns. So, just you know. Everyone's mobility except Saigen's is, like, incredibly limited. There we go. There we go. We're good.
Worthless. So, you're my next sister. Here I come.
Ooh, the electrical effect on the attack. That means we got the shock element off. Out of curiosity, Mel, feel free to not answer this if you feel it's too personal. What are you studying? Like, you're doing homework almost every time you're in chat. I'm curious as to what kind of homework you're doing. About to hit us with that, like, I'm a chemical engineer type shit. Alright, go ahead and counter. Saigen has a lot of evasion, so Mad Eater's gonna have a hard time taking him down.
So, you're my next victim.
Case in point.
Here I come.
Yakurai. Yes, excellent damage.
Here I come. Worthless. So,
There's one dodge, there's two dodge. Sorry, Mad Eater, you're just not built that way, my guy. You're just kind of bad at the game, for real, for real. He's just coded to attack, whatever. We're actually not gonna snag the kill with Saigen. We wanna give the kill to Matsuri.
so you're my next victim.
You finally managed to land the big damage attack when we're blocking. I feel so bad for him. We hit our own dad, but it's okay. Time for my retreat. Enjoy your little short-lived victory while you can. You're running away? Oh, don't you worry. Arturo will take care of you all soon enough. Arturo? Who is Arturo? Arturo is an Arankar. He will destroy the Soul Reapers. Level up. An Arankar, you say? I have it on good authority the Arankars were created due to Mel's homework. Bum bum bum. You got reinforcements here faster than I could have hoped for. I've got to hand it to Squad 5. You have your fleet-footed subordinate to thank for that. Before I praise Soifan, I would also like to thank your two subordinates, Fujimaru and Matsuri Kudo. You did well. Thank you. Please, no need to thank us. I wish we could have been more help. Oh, that's right. I haven't properly introduced myself yet, have I? I'm Yoruichi Shihoen, commander of the Stealth Force and chief of the Punishment Force. Lady Yoruichi! Soifan, what are you doing back here? I am a guard. Standing at your side is my duty, Lady Yoruichi. Now please come with me for treatment. Never mind that now. More importantly, I'd like to thank you. You saved me with your quick action. Please, the last thing I deserve is your gratitude. Because of my deplorable lack of skill, I put you in danger. Please punish me, Lady Yoruichi. Alright, chill. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This isn't a family-friendly stream, but like... This particular version of the stream has only been live for about 14 minutes. We can't be going into the gooning right now. Punish you? I'm not gonna punish you, you silly thing. And while Soifan over here like, what if I wanted you to? Thank you, Soifon. We couldn't have won without the backup you sent so quickly. Facts, actually. What did you just say? I can't let that pass. Huh? If Lady Yoruichi hadn't been injured because of me, she could have taken care of those hollows in an instant. How now, Soifon? Don't you know of Lady Yoruichi's greatness? She can run faster than the wind and slip from shadow to shadow in the blink of an eye. She's so fast that they call her the goddess of Flash. Her beauty and strength are unsurpassed. Come on now, Soifon. We're supposed to be an undercover operation. Aren't you giving a little too much away? Oh. Well, I don't sense the presence of any more hollows, so let's head back. Yes, sir. Soifon out here glazing her girl up. Let's go. Nice work today, you two. Sorry we took action without permission. There's nothing to apologize for. Your decision turned out to be the right one. And you fought hollows that had the punishment force pinned down and managed to survive. That alone is worthy of praise. You can both take the day off tomorrow and rest. Well, thank you very much. Part of your job is to stay healthy, after all. He's right. Take it easy tomorrow. And what about you, Captain? Aren't you going to take the day off tomorrow, too? A little battle like that could barely even be called work for me. I want you two to go home a little early today, too. I wouldn't want Konoka to worry. Okay. Talk to Mom. Captain, when I turned in the report about the battle the other day, he apparently noticed something that concerned him. He's calling an emergency meeting. Ah, I see. Well, emergency meeting with the captains. Oh boy, oh boy. And we get free time. Let's go. Okay. Back to my audio settings. Mute this sucker. Let's take a look at our, let's take a look at my notes real quick. I got to get my notes up, because Chapter 5 is another important one. Okay. Chapter 5, we're going to do the 2-point Cayenne, the Shiba residence. The blue symbol in the top left means it is going to give us a stats boost. And the stat boost that it gives us is what? HP. Alright, and then we are going to do the 4-point Yoruichi. 1, visiting Yoruichi. This is going to have us land on a stat boost as well as give us an item. I think this is a thank you. 2 Yoruichi scarves. Okay. I wonder what those do. And our defense went up by 3 points. How convenient. We are then going to do the 2-point Soifan. Yep, 2-point Soifan. Any 1-pointer will do. We'll do Urahara. Then we need that for later. Yep. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. Don't want to use that one. Oh, do I? Nah. We'll just do Urahara's invention. Just because I like Urahara. Crazy work. Alright. And then we're going to do the 4-point Konoka one. And it gives us 2 festive sashes. Alright. Back to putting our audio on. Huh? 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 It looks like this is everyone that can join us at the moment. Let's begin the meeting. Yoruichi Shihoen, if you could, please explain to everyone. Yes, sir. Judging by the information we gained from our encounter with the Hollow Ambush unit the other day, we feel it is likely they will attack the Soul Society again. Another attack so soon? I wonder what's behind the strange behavior of these Hollows lately. Shihoen, Tsunami, let me ask you one more time. You say you definitely heard the Hollows mention Arturo and Arankar. That's right, sir. It's plain as day, sir. Arturo? Arankar? What's that? Arturo is the name of an enemy who once invaded the Soul Society long ago. Invaded? So this Arturo is a Hollow. Not exactly. Arturo is an Arankar. An Arankar is a Hollow that has gained the powers of a Soul Reaper. Arankars are intelligent and have spiritual power beyond even the level of captains. Not captains? I see. This Arturo fellow has the Hollows under his command, is that it? When Arturo attacked long ago, the 13 court guard squads had him on the verge of death, but he got away. And they were never able to finish him off, sir? I'm afraid not. By the time Arturo escaped, half of the 13 court guard squads had been wiped out. What? You mean they lost half their manpower? That's right. And what's worse, Arturo wasn't even fully transformed at the time. What? If he were to invade again now in peak form, it won't just be half of our numbers that'll be wiped out. Urahara? Kisuke? Oh, Kisuke's a scheming. He's quite the schemer, that Kisuke, I swear. Arturo the Arankar, eh? What do you make of it all? We'll defeat any and all enemies that come our way. That's all there is to it. That's the right attitude, but it does sound like an enemy who can be defeated with attitude alone. Doesn't sound like an enemy who can be defeated with attitude. Now, how to tell our squads this news? What do you think, Captain Urahara? Me? Oh, well. I'm sure the higher-ups will figure out what to do. When you give laid-back answers like that, it usually means you're preoccupied with something. What are you thinking about? What I'm having for dinner? That Kisuke's a scheming. I can smell it. I can smell the scheming. Oh, yeah. That smells like scheming, all right. The Soul Reaper Eater. Chapter 6. What a beautiful morning. Yes, indeed. So sleepy. Pull yourself together, sleepyhead. Tell him, Lord Saigon. Lord Saigon? Fujimaru? Sorry? Yeah, uh-huh. If anything ever happens to me, I want you to take care of Konoka. What? Was that some kind of joke or something? You knocked all the sleep out of my head with that one. Huh? Yeah, it was just a joke. Forget it. I knew you had to be kidding. I can't even imagine anything happening to you, Lord Saigon. But just remember, if anything like that ever does happen, you two are the only ones who can look out for her. Got that? But it's not going to happen. It can't. Exactly. Yeah, what had happened was a little cray-cray out here. It's been a while since I went out on patrol with you two. That's true. Guess that means the captain is starting to place more trust in you. God, we've still got a long way to go. We can't even release our Zanpakuto yet. Can you tell us, Kyan? What do we have to do to release our Zanpakuto? What do you have to do? Why, it's all about putting in the effort, of course. But we don't know what kind of effort to put in. Oh, you both heard your Zanpakuto's voice, right? We did, but we didn't understand what it meant. It said something like, discard that which you do not need, and find that which is necessary. And it told us to put your minds together and look forward, but we have no idea how we're supposed to do that. Hey, are you sure you two aren't secretly relieved somewhere in your hearts? Relieved? Like, maybe you think, I'm weak, so somebody else, somebody strong will fight for me. Are you sure you don't have that kind of overdependence in your heart somewhere? Overdependence, huh? Listen, a Zanpakuto is the mind, the strength of a Soul Reaper. And what do you suppose a Soul Reaper needs to release its full potential? Determination. Fierce, burning determination. Determination. I think that's what your Zanpakuto's waiting to see. Determination, huh? I can be determined. Ooh, we're back, baby. Another free time right out the gate. It's crazy how that works out. We mute the frickin' game so we can speed her up and I consult me notes. Because we want to try and do everything we can to get as many of the special items as we can. Alright, so, Chapter 6, we are going to go for Aizen. It's a 2-pointer. Crazy how that worked out. Then, yeah, all right. Yep, I'm seeing an issue here. I'm seeing a dilemma here. Okay. I messed up my notes. I definitely messed up my notes. We'll go... I salvage this? Go Unohana. I might be able to salvage this. Then we could do the 4-point Yoruichi for Yoruichi's request. Yep. We don't have another 2-pointer, which is a downright shame. Let's see. Okay, we could do Soifan to get the stat bonus. There's no items on this one, I don't think. And we got evasion up. That's gonna help us. And then we can do whatever we want to finish things off. Let's go with Yoruichi and Urahara, just to get some affinity with Yoruichi. These were all one-offs, so not a problem. Okay, and then config audio. Okay. Cool. We shouldn't have to worry about any more secret items until chapter 10-ish? So we should be okay. Hey. Aizen, what do you think? About what, sir? About the behavior of the Hollows. I don't have any of the details, but it appears that the higher-ups are taking every precaution. I hear that even the Central 46 has started to move on this. Central 46? The highest authority in the Soul Society. Ooh, boy, oh boy. Yoruichi Shihoen, reporting, sir. Ah, Yoruichi, you were summoned too, huh? Looks like it's just you and me. Thanks for coming. I think you know why I called you here. I guess it's not to tell us that we have some vacation time coming up. Hardly. They're considering using our ultimate weapon, the Shisui Mirror. Shisui Mirror? Did I hear that right? Our ears appear to be working just fine. So, does that mean you don't trust the 13 Court Guard squad's head captain? We must win at all costs. Besides, if that's what Central 46 decides, there's nothing we can do but obey. But that's odd. As I recall, there isn't a single person alive who is able to use the Shisui Mirror. We found one. You've gotta be kidding. No. Head captain, this is... What are you doing here? Well... That's not a good sign. Oh, how I've longed for this day, for this moment. I've waited for many long years. If I'm not mistaken, he's French. I can't remember. Is Arturo French? I cannot remember if Arturo's French or not. I'm pretty sure. Arturo Plateado? Oh well, not important, not important. I'm not gonna sit here and pull up a video and listen to it right now. I've waited for many long years. Also, what I did was not a French accent, so if he's French or not, doesn't matter. Waited for the restoration of my body, of my power. Waited to reach my ultimate state. Arturo, my lord, how do you feel? Invigorated. I feel my power continuing to rise. Oh, my blade. Benice. Oh, he's Italian. Which is kind of a mix between Spanish and French. Grant me unlimited power, and grant death and destruction to the Soul Reapers. The time for my revenge has come at last. It's finally time. Let us begin. Begin the Soul Reaper hunt. Oh snap. We about to get hunted, y'all. Shisui Mirror, eh? What is this? The spiritual pressure. Is here. Darn, I assumed old man Yamamoto was exaggerating. This is Arturo? Oh no, we're about to have to do unspeakable things. What is this? Spiritual pressure. Captain Suzunami? Stay calm. The enemy is here. I have an urgent alert. A large unit of hollows is in the South Rukon, being led by something with immense spiritual pressure. They're heading for the Serete. Squad 5, we're moving out. Follow me. Yes, sir. Not you two. You gotta make a Taco Bell run. The rest of the squad needs the Taco Bell run. Okay. So, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. We've got 35 points to spend. We need bare minimum 50. So we need 3 more level ups. We also want to max out our cooperation with our affinity with Aizen and Cayenne before the time skip. So we are gonna do some grindy grind. Let's go ahead and save. And then after we save, we're gonna go into our audio settings and boom. One thing I've also forgot to do, I never once went in and actually upgraded Fujimaru's weapon. You can do this with every character, and he can just grab a mobility +1 right out the gate. And then we're going to he has no skill to actually like learn this power, which oof. So we'll grab a gemstone so he gets more experience from battle and higher spiritual pressure. And then yep, now we'll save. And we'll do some grinding. Free battle. Let the enemies come. We shall fight them. We shall fight them to the very last. Hey. Team attack. Easy. Cool. All right. So this is one of those situations where we kind of just, we vibe. We vibe out. How's everyone doing? How's your weeks been? How's the studies and the homeworks going, and just how's life, Yeah. Just vibe out. Have a good time. Just rocking out. Oh, Matsuri over here snagging kills. Let's go. Oh, crap. We get the team attack. We get the team attack with Fujimaru. And we missed the team attack. That's wild. That's crazy. We missed the team attack. Wow. All right. This game is... You know what? I take it back. Despite the incredible childhood memories, this game's dog water. Next stream, we're playing Final Fantasy Tactics. Which honestly might be the case anyway. I just felt like streaming today, and I wanted to start getting this series on the channel. I will be completing this game on the channel, whether I continue to do it as streams or we do it as YouTube videos that I, keep to an hour long and upload is what, it's a decision that I'm going to have to make at some point. That being said, I will be completing the game. I do want to do Final Fantasy Tactics on the channel as well. So that's gonna happen. I'm not sure if I want Tactics or this to be the new secondary stream game. Because sometimes I don't feel like playing Tokyo Mirage sessions. So there's that. Sometimes you gotta take a break from a game in order to continue enjoying it. All right. Fujimaru, you stole too much experience. You should feel bad. You're grounded. Aizen, get your butt over here. Act as my defensive unit. Let the battle commence. End turn. Everyone, keep on drugging. Eastbound and down. Use support from Aizen. Yeah. One tap. Let's go. Gameplay wise, this game makes me think of Fire Emblem, especially with the chessboard kind of parts. Yep. It's how I described it when we first loaded it up. It is literally just Bleach Fire Emblem. and I'm here for it. Probably surprising no one, I'm also a huge fan of the Fire Emblem series, so. Massive fan of Fire Emblem. Alright, well, we are going to need to Keikatsu. And then we are going to team attack with Aizen. Gets rid of the frog head. Then Aizen is going to take out the Screamer. We're going to end turn. We're going to use support. We're going to use Aizen's defense support. Beautiful. We're actually going to Byakurai. And then Kikatsu. And end turn. Support. Get the defense support going again. You go after the person who's good against you. That's crazy work. We're gonna bonk. Beautiful. And then we gonna bonk. Beautiful. Love power characters. One bonk to rule them all. Hey, Fujimaru leveled up from the spare. We're not getting that affinity any higher, are we? How's our... We need one more level on Matsuri. We don't get the affinity right now. It's not the end of the world. We could do it later. I would just like to get it right now to get the items. Speaking of items, for specials, we got some new ones. We ended up getting the 2 festive sashes, both of which raise our max HP. 2 of Yoruichi scarves, both of which raise our max stamina. So we're getting quite a few of those. We're getting quite a few stat boosters. That's a good thing. And we gonna do the exact same freaking strategy that we just got done diddly doing. Because it worked out well for us. And our twin brother can go eat rocks. Because we're terrible people to him. Alrighty. Yep, no, just end turn. Um, there we go. Didn't want to use the defense, on that one. This is the one I want to use the defense on. Okay. Alright. Ow, 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 ow. Itch my nose. Sorry. Sorry, had to itch my nose. You never know when an itch is gonna pop up, and you got to handle it. Just gotta handle it. All right, we're gonna do the team attack. Actually, you know what? We want Matsuri to initiate that because experience. There's the last level up that we needed, and we'll just use Kikatsu. We are weak to tech, so we'll go ahead and defend that one with Aizen. And just to make sure we get the KO on this one, we'll use the Cayenne support. Attack. Boom. Seek and destroy. Was it Seek and Destroy or was it Search and Destroy that I'm thinking of? There was a game on the PlayStation 2. It was either Seek and Destroy or Search and Destroy. You played as a tank. And as you played through the game, you unlocked more and more tanks. And you could do really dumb stuff. You can get like mechanical angel wings and like giant chainsaws on your tank. But it was a tank RPG, and it was I can't remember what it was. It was so dumb, but me and my brother played it all the time. Oh, goodness gracious. It was one of the two. Oh, Lord, I'm gonna have to Google it now because it's gonna drive me up a wall if I don't figure it out. PS2 Seek and Destroy? Or was it Search? It was Seek and Destroy. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Gee. Hey, we got another Squad 5 emblem for maxing out Cayenne. Equipment. Throw it. Wait, hold up. I could just throw it in the pack. I could. But I'm anal. And I want them all to be together. We're going to... These really don't... They're at 100. That's not terrible. We'll throw in the two Rukon remedies just because, like, you never know. We'll throw in the two big fireballs and then two more fireballs. Why not? I can't remember the next time that we battle with Aizen, so this time instead of like trying to funnel into Matsuri, we're just gonna clear the map as soon as possible, because by clearing the map while you have co-op settings with a character is how you build their affinity. Each free battle you do, I believe, is 1 affinity point, and we're trying to... Each of the 3 gold dots that we need to get is like 10 affinity. So more free battles means more free items. It's a grind. It's not even necessarily a necessary grind, but it is a grind. See if we spread the love, spread the wealth here. We're going to clear a lot faster. We haven't gotten to the point of the game where maps are challenging, and as long as we stay ahead of the curve, there's not going to be many that are. If you know the tricks of this game, you can get through it pretty painlessly, honestly. Even taking unfavorable matchups like I just did. You can eventually get to the points where your main character is just untouchable. Right here, this is one of those situations where we can do good damage to 2 people and not get hit back, which is important. Right here, we can finish one of these guys off. Yep. Yeah, you can finish this guy off, hopefully. You did not. That's unfortunate. I hate that. Which means we gotta have someone else come and... nah. Here we go. Yeah, he'll finish himself off by attacking you, I figured. I figured. Alright, cool. Matsuri gets attacked by the Screamer. We finish off the Screamer. And then we finish off the Screamer. Still prioritizing giving her experience when we can. And still not enough affinity. Still not enough affinity. Gosh darn it. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and save. I think that's a good enough amount of grinding for the time being. I know we do get more fights where we can still use Aizen, so we can grind it out later. So let's go ahead and save. And start the battle proper. This fight is going to be our first massive enemy. This is it. Oh. Here it comes. The owner of that overwhelming spiritual pressure. Arturo Plateado. I had a buddy who used to play Arturo all the time in the Nintendo Wii Bleach fighting game. What? Who is it? Looks pretty sure of himself. I am Arturo Plateado. I have come to kill the Soul Reapers. Step forward, starting with the strongest. Doesn't plan to run or hide, I take it. Does he mean to take on the 13 court guard squad single-handedly? Nah, Yukitake. He's just trying to stir us up. Or perhaps he's trying to lure us. Fine by us. Oh no, Squad 11. It's a fight you want, then a fight is what the 13 court guard squad's finest, Squad 11, is gonna give you. Wait, don't be rash. Did you not hear what I said? Prepare to die. Over in an instant. Oh, well, then, you know what? Is that all even a horde of your little fleas is capable of? Is it just me, or did his spiritual power just go up? What's that in his hand? No, that's a Zanpakuto. Toe. That's correct. Meet my Zanpakuto. Toe. Its name is Fenice. It has the ability to steal away the spiritual power of Soul Reapers it kills and transfer it to me. What? That can't be good. I will say it again. I have come to kill the strongest Soul Reapers. Now, what will you do? Run away in fear, I suppose? Nobody's gonna run. You came looking for opponents, you shall have your wish. Hold it. We don't want to just play right into his hands now, do we? Let us go, Kiraku. Don't try to stop us, Shinsui. Wait, gentlemen. Whether he's telling the truth or not, that Zanpakuto Toe is a threat. Captain Unohana is right. If what this fellow is saying is true, it'll be over if one of you gets killed. But that won't happen. Arturo once wiped out half the 13 court guard squads. How do you suppose he did it? Well, it wasn't just because he was stronger. The answer lies in that Zanpakuto Toe. But if we don't fight, who will defeat him? What's the matter, Soul Reapers? Are the 13 court guard squads a little more than a pack of cowards? More drink. Leave this to us, my lord. We'll lure these captains out for you. Fine. You will do as bait, I suppose. Thank you, my lord. Listen well, Soul Reapers. I will be waiting for you. As soon as you've made up your minds to die, you will be the perfect nourishment for my soul. Hey, Arturo out here, like, eating people. Arturo has withdrawn. Why? Looks like his boastful theatrics have saved us for now. Saved us? We hardly needed saving. Alright, don't get so hot under the collar. Lose your head, the enemy wins. We can use this time to plan our strategy. I agree. Let us, Captain, step back and consider our options. Alright, you know what? Suzanami, I get it. You're hot-headed. It's fine. You're rash. But as someone who's watched the anime, one, Kiraku ends up becoming head captain for a reason. Two, Unohana's backing him up, and we don't want to mess with that bitch. So, Amy, shut up. Amy, just, shut the hell up. All squad vanguards, forward. I'm afraid we're going to have to ask you to hold off the minions a little longer. Yes, sir. Alright. Meanwhile, what are the twins up to? Huh. What's that thing in the top right corner? That's a little menacing. Why are all the captains standing by at the rear? Arturo is a formidable enemy. This is the strategy to deal with his abilities. Okay. Arturo is withdrawn for the time being as well. Our job now is to concentrate on the hollows. We're gonna keep fighting to give the captains some time to plan. Okay, we've got it. Buy some time. Got it. Captains aren't here to help us, so we have a lot of hollows to deal with on our own. Don't let yourselves get cut off. We won't. I think Arturo's massive spiritual pressure has adversely affected this space. It looks like it's created a rift. Rift? Yes. They're called sky rifts. They're like gates that hollows come out of. You never know what kind of enemy is going to come out of one, so you have to be on your toes. Yes, sir. They're also really good for grinding. They're literally an infinite source of enemies until you destroy them. And that's a Menos Grande, baby. Menos Grande. Alright. Let's get this going.
There. Shatter. Kyoka Suigetsu.
Kyoka Suigetsu.
It's over.
Let Cayenne get some screen time here.
Rage across the seas and heavens! Negibana! Have a taste of this!
I'm not gonna lie. Even seeing his little sprite do his attacks kind of makes me want to re-download the Bleach fighting game. Unfortunately, I wouldn't have much use for it, though, because gosh darn it, I can never convince my friends to play fighting games with me. I'm the big fighting game nerd of my friend group, and there comes a time when someone gets good enough at fighting games to where nobody else wants to play with them. That's where I'm at, and it stinks. It really, really stinks.
There.
Big stink of. Alright. Who are you going after? Which twin? Which twin you wantin'? You wantin' that twin? That ain't the right twin, homie. That's the dangerous twin. And you missed! How could you miss? Oh my goodness, we one-tapping. We one-tapping fools out here. We getting stronger. More enemies. Homeboy just showed up out of nowhere. He cheating. And then the Rift is going to summon another enemy. He cheating as well. Who's he going for? He's going for us. Of course he is. Dang, Fujimaru out here one-tapping as well, and he ain't leveled up nearly as much as us. That's crazy. Alright. Have Aizen walk around.
There. Shatter. Hyoka Suigetsu. It's over.
We'll have Fujimaru start attacking the Sky Rift.
This'll end it.
Quicker we get it broken down, the quicker we stop the infinite sources of enemies. Pressure up. If you can't do anything, pressure up. Even if there's no reishi surrounding you, your pressure goes up by a little tiny bit, so it's always worth doing. Always. The Menos will move in, and he will attack my baby brother. My baby brother's going to fan, because guess what? Menos hit hard. He didn't even hit him. You gonna dodge again? He's cracked, folks. He's cracked. Fujimaru is a really good defensive unit. Coming. Taking care of the ads, though. Defeating the stragglers. Alright, Aizen handling it. Gosh darn it.
Rage across the seas and heavens! Nejibana! Have a taste of this!
It's spitting out more enemies. That's problematic.
There. Shatter. Hyoka Suigetsu. It's over.
Okay. We're actually going to ignore this enemy strictly so that we can get Aizen on the rift as well. We want to get this rift broken down immediately.
There. Shatter. Hyoka Suigetsu. It's over.
Now, as long as Fujimaru can manage 102 damage, we'll be good there.
This'll end it.
And of course he couldn't. Of course he could not. The good news is the Rift will not summon another enemy until the enemy it's already summoned is defeated. So that's good. Then what we're going to do is we are going to move into Posizione. Call it a turn. Play the defense card again. You missed. You'll notice he has 2,303 health. That's a lot of health. You know, just in case, like, y'all didn't already know that that was a lot of health. And if you're playing Fujimaru, if you're playing the male brother, he's got 2,303 health. With Fujimaru, you can one-shot him. When it comes to taking on larger multi-squared enemies, male twin is undoubtedly better to pick. Just straight up. Like, no way around that one, I guess. But cool thing is, now that we're in position, he is a 3x3 unit, so all three of these are going to hit him. 320 damage. Love that for us. Grab a team attack.
Don't let up.
No way! I'm right behind you, Kyan!
587 damage. Love to see it. This Meadows has crap accuracy. Thank goodness for that, am I right? I like how you can just take turns back. You're like, nah, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Just run it back.
Yeah. This'll end it.
Now, can you do a team attack with her? You can. Beautiful.
Let's go.
Please leave it to me!
You missed. You missed, Menos. He thought he had me, but he never had his car. Doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Family is family. You know what? I don't think he's actually gonna hit, so I'm just gonna counter. Well, shit. Okay, we're good. I was about to be like, the one time I talked mad crap. Hey, level up from Fujimaru. We'd love to see that. We could do supports, but we actually don't want to. We're just going to do more damage if we Byakurai. We come down. Nope, 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 no, 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 bad, bad, bad. You can get the team up attack with Fujimaru.
Fujimaru. I'm going in full force.
I don't think we can team attack. No. But we do want Matsuri to get the final swing, so. He has it out for Fujimaru, dude. I don't know why. He's just like, this guy. This kid. He was the first one to get in range. He's got to go. He's dodging all my attacks. He's got to go. Damn, we didn't dodge that one. But we did block it. Not even joking when I said that Fujimaru can one-shot this thing. Alright, and now we Byakurai for the win.
Byakurai!
Why did it do so much less damage? No, I'm sorry. Oh, do I care that much? Do I care that much? No. Honestly, I don't. Grinding is a thing I can do off screen. Bonk. We have defeated Zimenos Grande. There's one enemy left, and Fujimaru will be the one to best him in Mortal Kombat. Yes. Fujimaru versus Liu Kang. You will not make this hit, jackass.
Yeah. This'll end it.
Excellent. It looks like we're managing to hold out somehow. We're not retreating, not one step back. Let's trust in our captains. Yes, sir. Oh. The real One Piece was the friends we made along the way. Affinity? Damn. Damn you, Aizen. Give me the affinity upgrade, you bastard. I have a report, captains. Squad 8 has many wounded and some dead. More than 30% is down. I'd like to give the order to retreat, but as leader, I can't bear to have my men out there fighting for me. Yeah, you guys have kind of got your hands tied. They are spoiling all my fun. I thought I would dine on a captain or two today, but I am growing weary of this game. Now die. Spiritual pressure. Must be Arturo. I have to stop him. I'll go. Ryan, no. We need you, sir. I'm replaceable. Ryan. I'll be sure to make you proud, Lieutenant. Ryan. I'm going to. I have to try and help him. Wait, I'm going with you. Aizen out here like, bro, does me being lieutenant mean jack shit anymore? Literally 3 people just ignored direct orders. Hold it right there. I have no business with little fleas. Leave. Hate to break it to you, but I've got business with you. Tiresome annoyance. Spiritual pressure is overwhelming. Cayenne. Be gone. Shut it. If you're going anywhere, you'll just have to get past me first. I think he did it, chat. I think he got past Cayenne. Dirty little flea. You've sullied my fenice. A taste of this. Oh. Hmm? You bore me. But I will make you pay for wounding me with your life. Stop. Won't let you take him. What is this? Even weaker little fleas have come to rescue this flea. Abandoned by your superior officers, trying desperately to save each other. Poor little wretched pawns. We're not pawns. You're wrong. We choose to fight. What you have chosen to do is not fight. You've simply chosen to die. Oh. Screaming. Grunting. Now you will see what real power is like. We won't let you kill us. We won't be defeated. It's time! Let's go! That is the way. Put your minds together and look forward. That is where you will find your answer. Who are you? Feel my name in your heart. Engrave my image in your mind. Now is the time. Okay. So. It's time to choose our Shikai. It is time to choose our Shikai. We have speed, tech, and power. So. There are some arguments that can be made. Once again, the initial argument of like when we were choosing our twin can be made, which is aesthetic. By all means, pick whichever one you think looks cooler. That is fine. There is also the fact that the twins, whenever you get Bankai, if you get Bankai, will revert back to their original typing. So it doesn't matter if you choose a speed Zanpakuto right here. Matsuri's Bankai is always going to take her back to power type. So the argument can be made that you should just go power type so that you're used to playing the character the way they're meant to be played. And whenever you go into Bankai, that doesn't change. It's just easier for you to remember. If you don't mind that, because quite frankly, going into Bankai can be a trap later on anyway. You probably don't want to do it as often as you think. Aside from that, if you're playing Fujimaru, speed is the canonical choice, blah, blah, blah. With Matsuri, we already know that she can get 2 mobility pluses, and she's going to be able to get them pretty early, which means she's going to be a mobility 5 power character if you go power, which is not something common. Most power characters in this game don't get mobility 5. And if they do, it's later, after a lot of grinding. So having a highly mobile power unit is a good thing, and that argument can be made for both twins. The biggest argument for min-max, however, the absolute biggest argument, you get, in my opinion, the second and third strongest speed characters in the entire game during the story. You get the strongest and second strongest power characters in the entire game during the story, in my opinion. Technical characters, you don't get any super noteworthy tech characters until post-game. On top of that, technical is good against power, and power is the type that a lot of the most threatening enemies in the game are. So if you're wanting the min-maxed option, it's tech. For both twins. But once again, do not let that sway your decision. Pick whatever you want. I am very partial. I think female power is the coolest looking Zanpakuto in the game. I think the male's power Zanpakuto is his best looking one. I think tech is both of their second best looking one, and speed is their worst looking ones for both. That being said, I am going to min-max because while it is the second best looking one in my opinion, I think female tech is still better than all 3 males on Baktos. It's still really cool looking in my opinion. So, we're going to go tech. That way we have at least a good technical character throughout the game. Name, we're going to keep it normal. Kotomaru. Mow him down. Kotomaru. Flash, Ryujomaru. What? Yell. You stopped my Fenice. Alright, so I said we wanted at least 50 points, and we have not spent any of our points on our stats. That's because we actually have our full Shikai now, so we can go back to upgrading our weapon. And we can do, hey, look at that, mobility +1. That's important. We like that. Upgrade. What do we get next? Power. We get to raise the skill power of 1. We get to raise our skill's power by 1 level. Okay, so Byakurai goes from 100 power to 120 power. That's a 20% damage increase. That's crazy. Let's upgrade it again. A Shohaki. Interesting. Now we can use Byakurai after moving. That's handy. Next. Sure hit. Chance of all of your attacks hitting when performing a direct attack. This triggers pretty freaking often, which means Matsuri's accuracy, barely a problem anymore. This means that all those times we were missing before, don't gotta worry about it. And on top of that, it means that when we start like upgrading our stats, we don't have to focus accuracy. We can focus on other crap first. And then we have enough for 1 more final level and a mobility +1. That's it. That's all of them. Matsuri is now maxed out on her mobility, and if we look, hey, we're at the limit. We can't level up anymore if we wanted to. But we now have a max mobility technical character. Pretty darn Gucci, if you ask me. And we're gonna do the same upgrades for Fujimaru. We can't get power because we don't have anything to use power on. So we're going to grab Sai. We're going to grab Aishohaki. I really wish we didn't have to use it on Sai, but it's okay. And then we are going to grab Sokatsui. Arguably the strongest spell in the game. Soren Sokatsui is a little better, but still. Let's save. Check my equipment real quick. Just to make sure. Cool. Alright. Let's hop in. And now that we have our Shikais, our attack animations have changed. Yoruichi! You did well? Lady Yoruichi. Who are you? I'm sorry, but we won't be fighting you. I'm taking these 2 out of here. You're doing what? I'll carry Shiba. Follow me. What about Arturo? Don't worry. I'll take over the rear position. Here, you 2 kids withdraw. Who are you? That is mother freaking Ginryusei Yamamoto, head captain of the 13 court guard squads. You kids better show some damn respect. I'll tell you what. Shigekuni Ginryusei Yamamoto. You remember me, do you? Prepare to be gotten rid of, Yamamoto. I'm afraid I have no plans to go anywhere just yet. Silence. What are you doing? Leave this one to me and retreat with Yoruichi. Yes, I think that will be far enough back. Bro, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not betting against old man Yamamoto. His Bankai is crazy. That was not... When they revealed his Bankai, that was not what I, like, thought they were gonna do with his character. Usually it all stays within a theme. It did not stay within theme. Well, it kinda did. Kinda didn't. Hey, sir. You want to kill me so badly, you'll have to catch me first. Fine. Mad Eater, do not let these fleas escape. Well, 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 if it isn't... What's your name again? Leave it to us, my lord. Mad Eater. So we meet again, and such good timing, too. Yes, I agree. What? Fujimaru? Matsuri? I'll leave that thing to you. I can't really fight while I'm carrying Shiba. Alright, we'll get him. Oh, I know we can do it. No spiritual power has risen. Oh well, no matter. I'm still going to be the one to eat you in the end. Come on now, my little twin souls. Ah, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be real good. So, let's take a look at Fujimaru's new attack animation, shall we? Now that he's got his Shikai, let's see what it looks like. Because he defaults to the speed Shikai, which is my least favorite of his.
This'll end it.
Nice. Nice. Love that for us. Look at that. Look at that range. Ooh, baby. Now, they have the advantage here. We might not get to do ours on this enemy, but we will see Matsuri's new one. Oh, we got it? Boom. Love it. The fire erupting is sick. The fire erupting is sick. Yes, turn. Enemy turn. And now, thanks to this guy not moving,
This'll end it.
we get to show off another new skill of Fujimaru's. Beautiful. So, Fujimaru got a new skill called Sokatsui. It's a cone. So it's going to hit 3 of the Grand Fisher squares, as well as the little familiar dude.
Sokatsui!
For 723 damage. Yeah. If you choose Fujimaru as your main twin, you start the game with Sokatsui. You just start off with it. So yeah, Fujimaru kind of fucking cracked when it comes to taking on multiple tile enemies. Choosing Matsuri, on the other hand. So here's the thing. If you wait, no. Did I get that right? Yes, okay. So if you choose Fujimaru, you start with Sokatsui, but you can't get it on Matsuri. If you choose Matsuri as your main, you can get Sokatsui on both of them. Tuckered out for the game. This game looks like a lot of fun, so I can't wait for the next part of stream. Have a good one. You as well, Mel. You have a great night. Sleep well. Good news for us. However, we have unlocked the ability to move and then use Byakurai, so we can come over here, move. 558 damage because we increased the power of it. Cool. I love how we even took out the familiar in that. He killed both enemies with that one Sokatsui. And we have the advantage here because we are a tech character. Womp. Nice hit. Our turn. Bop. Boom. Machete. Bow. 330 damage. Not as much as our Byakurai did, but nice. We should be able to take him out with an attack, and I don't want to waste the spiritual pressure to use another Byakurai on him if I could use it on someone else. Love it. It's honestly incredible how the attack animations make me feel about the Shikai. Because, like, no matter what, I think power type Matsuri has the coolest Shikai in the entire game. Attack animations and all. When you unlock Bankai or Shunko, depending on how well you do, gotta keep making that disclaimer that you might not get Bankai if you don't play the game right. Anyway, you get a second animation change where your Shikai is always active. You never have the regular katana. It's always going to be whatever Shikai you chose. And you get an attack and a second attack with your Shikai. I am a firm believer that the second animations are even a lot cooler. And it's why I think Power type is the coolest looking animations and Shikai for both characters. If the second attack animation of it was cooler, I would think that male tech is my second favorite. Because its first animation, like the one he would have right now, sick. Love it. The second animation, dislike it. Kind of dog water. We don't have enough spiritual pressure to use another Sokatsui. That is highly unfortunate. However, your girl's got the movement. I'm really sorry about this, Yoruichi, but you're in the way. Sacrifices must be made for the sake of damage. Enemy turn. Yeah, I'll let Fujimaru handle it so I can start having Matsuri head down to Mad Eater.
This'll end it. Yeah.
We're already at max pressure, so it don't matter, but... Oh, Mad Eater! Come here. Come here, boy. What's crazy is, the craziest thing about Sokatsui, like, just earlier, previous turn or so, you all saw that I had to hit Yoruichi in order to hit that Grand Fisher with the last 2 squares of Byakurai. From what I've seen, every time I've played this game, Sokatsui doesn't do that. It doesn't target allies at all. So you could just send it. Actually, yeah. We're gonna stand by. And we're going to Byakurai. 546 damage. Why are you, like, absorbing spiritual pressure? What in the world? Enemy turn. So this is, we're not actually going to do it this turn because, you know, no la necesito, and I'd rather give Matsuri the kill. But I'm about to show you guys one of my favorite things about playing male twin, aside from the aesthetic choice. I prefer playing male characters when I can. Anyway, so the way it works, Sokatsui, the dot closest to him, it's a 1-way, then it's a 3-way, then it's a 5-way. That's how the cone works. So if you put someone in front of Fujimaru so that the enemy can't get to him, enemies who are a 2x2, you can hit every single one of their squares. So it's 150 power, which I'm not sure. Don't take this as gospel. This is my opinion or my thought process. I could be wrong. I've not looked into the mathematics of this game. I'm pretty sure the power is just like a percentage of your like regular attack damage. So like Byakurai, for example, when it was a 100 power move, it was the equivalent of a basic attack. So when we were hitting 2 squares with it, it was like 2 basic attacks. So Sokatsui being a 150 power move, it's basically 1.5 basic attacks times the amount of squares we're hitting. If that's the case, this is essentially going to be the same as hitting him with 6 attacks, which is crazy. I don't know if that's the case. I could have the damage completely wrong. I've not looked into the damage calcs. Don't strangle me for not knowing. Either way, Byakurai. This wasn't how it was supposed to be. Get wrecked. Battle finished. There. That should be far enough away. What? I'm done playing with you. What, will you run like all the others, coward? Always have something to say, don't you, Arturo? Don't you ever get tired of hearing yourself talk? Oh my god, look at that. That's a bad motherfucker right there. You wanted me to teach you a lesson, all you had to do was ask. Hmm? All things of this world turn to ashes. Ryujinjaka. This wall of flame. What did you? Insignificant obstacle. You won't find my flame so easily extinguished. I'll leave you to amuse yourself with that for a while. Yamamoto! That should stop him for a time. Let's withdraw. Old man Yamamoto's such a beast. We saved the game. We saved the game. Evanescence. This chapter might bring us to life, chat. Looks like nearly all of the squads have finished withdrawing. Good work. And that goes for you too, young people of the Suzunami House. You honor us. What brought you out, Head Captain Yamamoto? I can explain that. I didn't ask you. I asked old man Yamamoto. Several hours earlier. We're going to use it? That's right. The order came down from Central 46 to use the Shisui Mir against Arturo. But there are still many ambiguities about that weapon. It's far from reliable. I still hope we can manage somehow without using it. Urahara is already making preparations. Kisuke? We must buy some time until everything is ready. Let's go to the battlefield, Shioin. And... on for it. Shisui Mir. That's our trump card? That's right. But in preparation for its use, we had to make an evacuation. Head Captain Yamamoto and I were overseeing the tail end, the most vulnerable part of the evacuation. Oh, now I get it. Shioin, take care of things here. I'll go explain the situation to the squads. Some of them have already let their anger get the best of them. We'll take Shiba to the squad force sickbay. Yes, ma'am. I see you're all here. Head Captain Yamamoto. You don't need to all talk at once. What you're thinking is written on your faces. Want to know why I ordered a pullout that left the Rukon district undefended and sacrificed so many of our men? That's right. What is your answer? I did it so we could bring down Arturo with a surefire plan. And what's this surefire plan? We're preparing to use our ultimate weapon, the Shisui Mir. Shisui Mir? What's that? I'm afraid I don't have time to explain. I want you all to gather your squads and take up positions at the Four Ceremon. But until the Shisui Mir is ready, I want you to focus only on defense. Under no circumstances are you to challenge Arturo. So you're telling us to just dig in again using our men as our shields. I cannot consent. Are you saying you don't trust us, Head Captain? And are you saying I should trust impetuous young men who are impatient to act without even knowing what's in the enemy's hand? Gather your squads at once. That is all. Damn. Yamamoto just hit him with the boy, sit your ass down. His wounds were deep, but we were able to treat him, and in time, he's gonna be alright. Thank you, Captain Unohana. Did well, all of you. The very fact that you're still alive is amazing in itself. Are you saying not even you and the other captains can stop Arturo? You saw his demeanor, how self-assured he was. Don't know what other tricks he might have up his sleeve. We have to proceed with the utmost caution. Let's see. If we are defeated, it would mean the end of the Soul Society. We must win, no matter what it takes to do it. Yes, ma'am. Be back, Cayenne. All right. Here is where we can farm out some more affinities. For sure. For sure we could. So, I wanted to put into perspective real quick just why we chose what more reasons as to why we chose technical. It is mostly just because we don't get any really good tech users until post game. So up until this point, we have seen 3 technical users: Aizen, A, Yukitake, B, C, Urahara. Okay? Urahara is probably the best technical user in the game. Cannot get him until post game. Aizen. Cannot get him until post game. After time skip, of course. Right now we have access to him, but after time skip, won't be able to get him until post game. Yukitake, we will be able to grab after time skip a little further into the game. He's not a great unit. He's not fantastic. He's aight. He's gonna be the best technical user we can get. If I had to give him an out of 10 rating, I'd say like 4 out of 10. And he's the best one we're going to get access to. For those of you who have seen the actual Bleach anime and you know the characters by name, just so you're aware of what we're working with here. This game, I believe there's 26 chapters in the story. Last time I was playing this game on my own time, we were on chapter 22. 4 chapters away from the end of the game, and the only technical characters we had access to was Yukitake, alright, Yumichika, which is the very flamboyant, battle is beautiful character from Squad 11, Kira Izuru, the guy with the blonde hair with Wabisuke, the sword that makes everything heavier, and Orihime. That's who you have to choose from for your technical characters. Which is why it is highly recommended to make the twin a tech character. Even in post-game, like I said, Urahara is probably the best technical character. That's a lie, actually. He's probably the second best. Tozen's probably the best. Once again, post-game. But either way, even then, they're not, like, super great. The speed characters and the power characters really outweigh technical. So there's a real heavy emphasis on taking the best character in the game, aka the twins, and making them technical characters. So, for like the reason as to why Yukitake is kind of meh, in my opinion. One, as you can see, he's incredibly accurate. He's got 28 accuracy, which is not bad at all. My big thing about him is he's got 400 HP. He is level 13, and he's got 400 HP. We are level 16 with 490. Our brother is level 11 with 525. Kiraku, level 13, just like him, 600 HP. So Yukitake does not have a lot of HP. And his HP costs 2 to upgrade instead of just 1. His defense is only 12, so he's a very squishy unit. And let's take a look at his builds. Ability slot, ability slot, ability slot, ability slot, ability slot. Defense support boost, so his defense support's better. Ability slot. A lot of abilities. Look at all those abilities on the top row. Oh, I guess we want to use all these ability slots to get the stuff on the top row. That makes sense. Makes sense. Let's see what we have. Another co-op slot. Boost defense at the expense of other abilities if your HP is below 30%. So everything else will go down, but your defense will skyrocket. If you're below 30% health. Boosts attack and defense, but lowers evasion if your HP falls below 30%. Interesting. Dire attack. Attack power rises if your HP falls below 30%. Dire defense. Defense power rises if your HP falls below 30%. Reckless hit. Boosts the attack at the expense of other abilities if your HP is below 30%. And dire boosts. Boosts all stats if your HP falls below 30%. Yukitake is a I'm gonna keep my health low and destroy anything kind of character. The problem is he's not tanky enough to live with his health below 30%. Just flat out bar none. So yeah, which is why most people will run him as a like a keto user. We get Kokai, Aisho Haki to make it to where we can use it after moving. Shihyozen, Aisho Haki, so we can use it after moving. Co-op slot. Soren Sokatsui, best spell in the game. Aisho Haki after, so we can use it after moving. After that, we grab. Let's see. After that, we'll have 8 points. Dire defense, tenacity, dire attack. That'll take up our 3 already made slots. We have 5 more points. Maybe? Hold up. Am I doing this right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we could grab 2 ability slots from the bottom row and go all the way up to dire defense. Wait, hold up. No. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, no, actually, we could probably get up to Reckless Hit, because I don't know what abilities he already has, is the thing. Because I don't think you can actually check that. Oh, we do. Oh, yeah, no, he's already got abilities there. Accuracy improves if HP falls below 30%. Evasion improves if HP falls below 30%. Boosts accuracy at the expense of other abilities if HP is below 30%. Okay, so that changes things. So that means we don't have any freebies. So after we grab these 7, we'd only have 8 points left. And we'd want to grab 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 and 4 and 4 into each. Which would give us dire time. See, the problem is, in order to make use of the top row at all, you have to make use of the bottom row, which means you don't get to grab his keto, and his keto is actually pretty good. I don't know. There's a thought process there. There's a thought process. I'm gonna have to look into it, because I don't think he's tanky enough to really make use of all the below 30% stuff. I really don't. But, who knows? What do I know? I could be wrong. I could be way off. Maybe I could be incredibly freaking wrong with that. That being said, I am going to save the game. And I've been streaming for roughly 5 hours total today. And we got our Shikai. That was the goalpost I wanted to hit today. So I think I am going to call it here. Thank you all for coming and checking out the stream. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Subscribing to the channel will get you notifications whenever I go live. If you hit that bell icon, you guys can catch me whenever I'm streaming Bleach again, or Final Fantasy Tactics, or Tokyo Mirage sessions, or whatever I happen to be doing in that day. Either way, once again, thank you all for coming out to the stream. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be sure to see you all next time. Later.